July 7, 2025. A Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jet is loaded with two massive JDAM bombs for a mission of strategic importance. The target is not a troop concentration or a command post, but a bridge. Specifically, a steel-reinforced concrete arch bridge over the Karach River, a critical bottleneck in Russian supply lines to Zaporizhzhia, Melitopol, and Crimea. This single crossing consolidates 1,200 tons of fuel and ammunition every day. The mission: sever this artery and paralyze the Russian advance. The challenge is immense. Russian air defenses, Buk M2 and Tor batteries, blanket the area. However, Ukrainian intelligence identifies a critical vulnerability. Spare part shortages have reduced the number of ready-to-fire missiles. More importantly, electronic intelligence detects a recurring 5-second gap in the Tor radar systems during antenna calibration. Planners decide to seize this narrow window. The bombs will be released precisely in that 5-second gap. The weapon: JDAM integration. Narrator: the weapon of choice is the GBU-62 JDAM. Each bomb weighs 454 kilograms, transforming a standard -83 Malawian Quachas warhead into a precision gliding munition with a range of 25 to 30 kilometers. The extended range kit adds foldable carbon fiber wings. Technicians meticulously prepare the bombs, connecting them to the MiG-29's weapons computer via a cable to upload the target coordinates. Every step is double-checked, adhering to its zero-firing error policy. The MiG-29 itself, a 45-year-old design, has been modernized with Western GPS systems, digital maps, and data links, making it a capable launch platform for these advanced munitions. The flight: a daring maneuver. Narrator: the flight plan is a masterpiece of evasion. The MiG-29 takes off from Kolbakino and embarks on a zigzag route, flying low to avoid radar detection. It approaches the target along the west-southwest axis. Flying low also plays on a psychological bias. Not a fighter jet skimming the terrain. At a standoff distance of 22 kilometers, the optimal range for the dam's glide wings, the pilot pitches the nose up in a short, 3 to 4G climb. The arm indicator flashes on the head-up display, HUD. The attack: precision and destruction. Narrator: the bombs are released. Their wings snap open, and they become autonomous gliders, cruising at approximately Mach 0.84. Immediately after release, the MiG-29 performs a sharp split-S maneuver, diving back to low altitude to escape. The dams, guided by GPS and inertial navigation, fly unerringly to the bridge. They are set to delayed fusing, meaning they penetrate the bridge's surface before detonating inside the main structural girder. The first bomb strikes 4 meters south of the arch's center. Half a second later, the second hits almost the same spot. The sequential explosions tear the bridge arch from its roots, collapsing the central deck into the river in a V-shape, rendering it irreparable. 7:01 to 8:15, the escape and aftermath. Narrator: the Russian air defenses are completely bypassed. The Buk M2 radar only saw the MiG-29 for the first 4 seconds of its climb. By the time a fire order could be given, the jet was gone. The dams, with their small radar signature, were never detected. The MiG-29 lands safely after a 23-minute mission, 11 of which were spent in radar blind spots. The strategic impact is immediate and severe. Russian fuel and ammunition convoys are cut off. Armored vehicles cannot refuel, stalling the infantry advance and allowing Ukrainian brigades to counterattack. The strategic ripple effect. The destruction of this single bridge creates a logistical gap in Russia's summer plan that will last over 10 days. Russian command is forced to reroute supplies onto longer, more vulnerable roads. They scramble to deploy additional air defenses, but the standoff nature of the JDAM attack, the operation proves that modern precision glide bombs can transform older aircraft into potent strategic strike assets. Ukraine learns valuable lessons, immediately beginning the process of integrating dams onto their new F-16s, which will allow for even longer-range strikes. A new paradigm. Narrator: this mission was more than a tactical success, it was a strategic demonstration. It showed that relatively low-cost precision munitions can achieve disproportionate effects, paralyzing an enemy's logistics architecture overnight. The cut-and-choke method of striking bridges has become a cornerstone of modern warfare, proving that even the most fortified supply lines are vulnerable to a well-planned strike from the sky.